Hello again, Ian here. How are you doing today? I am back, of course, live streaming, and we are literally continuing where we left off pretty much. But there are a couple of things that I do actually want to try. I want to try and put. I've done a little bit of thinking, and you all know that I installed bazzite on my old Windows 7 computer yesterday. Well, there are a couple of things that I do genuinely want to give a shot at, and that would be, if it will let me. Ah, okay, so it won't let me then. So it's only allowing me to do desktop. Okay, I thought there was a mode for laptop. Right. So what I want to try is that I want to try and put the laptop version on here. And the reason being for that is because... Oh, did I just say... I'm sorry, did I just fucking say the laptop version? That is wrong with me. I want to try and put the other version of bazzite on here. Not, I don't even know what the hell you call it. Look, basically, I want to try and put the older version of bazzite on here. I'll just show you. I can't word my words today. This is annoying the fuck out of me at the minute. I want to try and put... Let me. I want to try and put this on here, AMD HD 200 300 R9. I want to try and put the older legacy version of bazzite on here, which I do have, and I still remember which one it was from yesterday. So this is the one that I put on the actual Windows 7 computer, and this is the older stable version of this right here. That is what I want to try. I want to try and see how well that will run compared to what's already on the actual desktop. I keep saying laptop, I don't know why, and that's pissing me off. I am sorry about that. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I slept pretty late because me and my family are going ice skating today, and I may or may not have forgotten that we are. So, and I was thinking about maybe getting some sleep during the day. Not, much, obviously, but enough to feel awake for ice skating. And yeah, I just thought, nah, fuck it, I'll do this whilst I have the chance. Okay, so MBR. Okay, so there's the older one there. Guess it's going to start doing it now, MBR. Okay. So now I don't realistically need this. But whilst it's doing all this, I will turn on the desktop and try and find... Okay, so... Does bazzite have its own built-in store like Steam OS? Bazaar. Really? When I say its own built-in store, I mean its own Linux store. Yeah, like this. Like the Discover thing here on the SteamOS. Has a new Fedora Linux-based a new Fedora. So it's just called Discover? Really? Is it really just called Discover? Because I definitely didn't see that in this yesterday. So hopefully hopefully this will actually what do you call it? Hopefully I'll be able to find it, basically. I do need to duplicate the display because I am going to switch again. And what I mean by switch is that I'm physically going to switch. So I'm going to have both displays up, which I've just done. Move my Steam Deck out of the way, and now I'm going to switch physically to, well, you know, my Xbox One HDMI, so that way, there we go, so that way I can actually see what's going on. There's no delay, yada yada yada. Basically, you know the shtick by now, as they say. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right. That did seem to turn on a lot quicker than yesterday. I will give it that. It does seem and feel like it, in a weird way, is getting quicker. So this old thing is actually getting more and more and more used to it, which I'm genuinely really shocked and surprised about. I'm not going to deny that. Fuck it, I'll plug in the mouse as well. Fuck it, I'll plug them both in so that way I can really test this thing out and really try it. Fine. I hate KDE for all these passwords and bullshit. That really does annoy the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But it gets the internet connected and everything's up and running. And really feels very, very smooth. I am not going to deny it. Oh, until this comes up. Does it really have its own, like, store then? If it does, then I literally will consider putting Linux on this desktop. Oh, DII. Yeah, it's like when you start typing shit, you have to give it a second for it to catch up, which is kind of annoying, but again, this is on an old, like, hard drive and shit after, you know, from, like, 2009. So the fact that this is still going after all these years, and as well as it is, it's, you know. Distro shelf. Alright, let's give... there is Bazaar, which it did mention. So, I will check that out as well. If it will fucking let me. But yeah, no, I really genuinely do want to give all this the best shot possible. So that way, oh. Hair. Not mine. Kidding, obviously. I do want to give this the best shot it can possibly have. Because I'm just doing all this as a test on, like, all this is completely just a test, like, for my actual desktop computer. Okay, fine, fair enough. As again, I want to try absolutely everything. Yes, I know it's still flickering. I know it's still doing that and this and blah, blah, blah. But just try and ignore that if you can. Again, all I really want is to see, like, the slowness part I don't really care about on the Windows 7 computer because, again, this is all just a test. And before I put bazzite on here, on here, on my Windows 11 PC, I want to absolutely make sure that, you know, because this gaming computer, it's really slow and kind of old and shit, so I want to, you know, make sure I can get everything like Unity, Discord, Google Chrome, just like all the necessary shit that, well, you need to, well, game and chat with people. I know I can get Java and Bedrock Minecraft. That will be pretty simple enough, I believe, on this already, so. Alright, great. That's the older version of bazzite done. Bitch, come on. I want to try this. Seriously. Oh, it's there? Are you kidding me? Do I seriously just have to sit here and wait for it to open? Because there's no indication now that it's fucking opening. So, like, what do I do? Do I just sit here and wait? Is that all I have to do? Is that all I can do? Look, with how this thing is, I might as well just put Windows XP back on here. I'm not even fucking joking. Again, this desktop computer originally came with Windows 7, but Windows XP is my all-time favorite. I've got all the drivers for it. Yada, yada, yada. You fucking name it. I've got the whole lot. So. Fucking open! Oh my god. Right. Right. What's it called on here? Bazzaa. Okay, so Bazzaa. Ah. Okay, so yeah, you can see what I'm seeing. Okay, good. So apparently it does have its own Linux store then. Right. And if it really truly is similar to the Steam Deck, yeah, Minecraft Bedrock launcher. So that must mean everything else has got to be on there, surely. Right, and the reason why I'm doing this is because if you guys remember, right, where are you? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Is that it? Yeah. If you guys remember, I still have my old capture card. So if I can get this hooked up and everything, I literally might actually be able to screen capture my desktop here with my laptop here. Like, that is fucking cool in my opinion. So that way I can live stream on my laptop and actually like screen share me installing Bazzite on my desktop Windows 11 computer here and shit. Now that is something I really want to give a shot at, but obviously I'd have to get everything set up. I mean, what I could do is that I could put the HDMI from here and connect it into this here, and I've got another HDMI cable where I could plug that into, I guess, the laptop. I'm not no, would it go into the laptop? No, I think I'd only need the one if I think about it. I'm not sure. Now the quality would be degraded slightly. I will put it at maximum 1080p, but it can only do 30, sadly. But I probably would stream at 1080 30 on this laptop anyway, behind me. Yeah, it can. If this can do 1080 60, so can my laptop. But the only issue is that I wouldn't want to push it too much because my laptop behind me is for my VR games and shit, so I wouldn't want to push it too much. I mean, again, if it can do VR, it could definitely do 1080 60 without any issues, but yeah, it just seems like this silly store thing is not opening at all, no matter how much I try, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this continue updating, and I guess I'll be back once that is finished. Oi! 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 No. Oh, fucking dog barking all the time. Jesus. Gets annoying after a while. I'm probably going to regret this, but what's this? Fuck. the fuck is this? What the fuck was I just looking at? Does nothing open on here now? You are fucking joking. Is that why it fucking, started up so quickly? Because nothing wants to fucking work, apparently. Are you kidding? Even the restart and shutdown buttons don't want to work. Great. Again, this is going on a really old desktop computer from 2009. So I've got to give it a little bit of slack because, well, I mean, it's running a fucking modern operating system from the year, and it's from, this year, 2025. It's not exactly running the operating system that it came with, so. And again, it's from 2009, so I've got to give it a little bit of slack at least because, well, this is a pretty old computer. But again, like I said, at some point I do want to actually capture everything with this capture card. I still have everything for it, still works. Mwah. Not sure if I would have to plug the audio port in. Maybe I might not have to. Not 100% sure, but I'm gonna be scared half to death doing all this. I'm not gonna deny it. And I will. I know a camera I could use. For my laptop, when I do eventually want to try and install bazzite on my desktop, I will use this camera here because not only it's really good looking, like the quality of it and everything, like the actual quality and everything. As you heard, the microphone is beautiful. And this laptop here behind me already came with Windows 11. I've tried other operating systems on it. Runs like shit without the correct drivers and whatnot. And I'm not entirely sure what drivers they are and shit, but I wouldn't want to risk what do you call it? Removing Windows 11 completely off of that laptop, just out of fear that I could never get it to run as good as it does now ever again. Bitch. But yeah, I've got everything that I could do. I've got everything so I easily could live stream off of my laptop. Even if it's just for a few minutes or an hour or two. But yeah, I could easily get everything set up and running, blah, blah, blah. You name it. It's just the, what is this? Has requested to open the wallet, KDE wallet. Right. This better fucking open now. I actually swear to God, if it doesn't, I will be so unbelievably mad. You don't understand. Yes! Oh, Finally! Fucking hellfire. Oh, great. Stuttering, lagging, blah blah blah. Beginning remote entry, retrial while... Okay. Let it do what it needs to do. But yeah, if I can get it to run on this desktop, fucking beautiful. Because this desktop computer, it can't play many games on Windows, I'm not gonna lie. And most of the time I use this desktop computer for recording anyway. So... I mean, it comes with Steam built in, thank fucking God. So, what I want to do is that I want to check, again, for everything else, OBS. I want to check for Discord, Bedrock Minecraft shows, Java Minecraft, which should be Prism Launcher, by the way, should show on here. And if I have to sit through this 6,000, all this shit here to get to this, I will sit here and wait if I have to. I don't care how much the screen flickers. If I have to sit here and wait, I fucking will. Because I want to absolutely... If I am going to put bazzite on here, I do wish it was actual SteamOS. I'm not going to deny that. Do I highly wish that? Yes. But I don't think it will run on here. I did try, but nothing worked. So, I'm just, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to wait, and I know that a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people recommend bazzite. And so I am putting a lot of trust into them YouTubers and everything. And this is multiple different people. The amount of times I've heard bazzite is the closest to SteamOS. Even if I look it up now. What is the closest operating system to SteamOS? Bazzite, yeah. The closest operating system to SteamOS is bazzite. That's what it says. Oh, come on. Let me search. Bro, can I... Oh my god, you are joking. Is it actually fucking crashing, dude? Get Butler. Funny name. All I want to do is check. Why is that so fucking difficult for this? I've just turned it off and on again. Fuck it. I'm losing my mind, man. Come on. I'm on the verge of fucking losing it, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired. I just want to fucking sleep. So that way I have energy for later. Hmm. Oh, hurry up. The slowness I don't care about because I was expecting it from this computer. But again, I'm doing all this to actually see if it's worth putting on my desktop computer. Because at the minute, the only things I really care about right now are checking to see if I have almost everything that I need. The only thing that I'm pretty sure I know I won't have will be voice meter, which, yeah, my microphone quality will go to shit just a little bit. Hopefully not noticeably shit, but like whenever I scream and all that, for example, it would sound like, you know, shit. But I'm hoping that, you know, for live stream, clownfish. I mean, I don't necessarily need clownfish because OBS has got a built-in thing, like a built-in noise suppression that's kind of similar to clownfish already. So I don't really necessarily need clownfish. It's just that with clownfish, with the way that my vocals are, it gives me more freedom to speak and the way that I speak and everything, whereas OBS, it's ever so slightly more limiting, and that, and it sounds weird, but in a way I can physically feel it, and it's like I'm having to talk like this, like I'm like, I don't know, it's really weird to explain, but I'm really just fucking hoping that I can get everything up and running. Really, that's all I want. All I want is to check this stupid fucking store, so that way I can actually install what I need to install. You know, that is all I want to fucking do. Is that too much to ask? Seriously. Ugh. Okay, type to filter. Finally, fucking hellfire. Like, what is so difficult about literally trying to click the search button? Discord. Oh my god, are you serious? Are you actually fucking joking right now? Oh my god, seriously? Come on, dude. Don't freeze up. Discord Inc. I would like to see an image, please. That would make me feel more secure. Okay, good. So I could get Discord on here if I wanted to. OBS. OBS Studio, that's exactly the one I use. OBS Project, okay, and is it the correct? It should be correct. You know, it should be exactly what I'm already using, so... Yeah, perfect. Right, OBS... Minecraft... No, the fucking store crashed. Come on. Fuck's sake, man. I swear, if it doesn't fucking open now, I will be pissed off. Okay, phew. Okay, so Discord, OBS, I can definitely get them. I'm happy about that. You know what? I might as well check for everything else, like voice meter and all that shit. So I might as well give it a shot. I highly doubt they'll be on here. Clownfish. Right, I'm not gonna touch anything. I'm just gonna type that and leave it to do, you know, this, what it needs to do. Clownfish. No. Voice. Clownfish voice. Changer. Yeah, you can see that. Okay, yeah, Clownfish is definitely not on here then, which is annoying, to be honest. Voice meter. Yeah, Commodore 8-bit computers. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay. Minecraft. Okay, the Java... Okay. So the official Java launcher is on here. And Bedrock. Okay, but I would prefer to use Prism Launcher. Prism Launcher. Okay, perfect. They are the things that I desperately wanted to check yesterday as well. So I'm happy about that. Let me see. What else could I potentially check for? I'm trying to think now. They are the main ones that I want. They are definitely the main ones I want, because I know they all work on Linux. Again, I've got a Raspberry Pi. I've tried all that, and I know they work fine. I'm just trying to think what else I could potentially put on here. But knowing... Oh, yeah. That should, yeah, show up straight away. Perfect. The unstable one, nah, I'd leave that. I'll just install the actual stable one and everything. But yeah, I'm very, very, very happy about that. If I can get all them installed on my AMD desktop without, you know, overwriting my terabyte hard drive, which should be easy enough now that I'm using the live installer instead of the live ISO installer instead of the other instead of the other one. I should be good. I should be more than good. Logitech 305. But yeah, no, I'm very like that's calmed my mind a lot, to be honest. That has genuinely satisfied my mind. I will be completely honest on that. So yeah, I literally think the last thing to do is to try. Yeah, the last thing to do is try gaming. Now that it's actually like seemingly running properly, the only thing that I will give a shot. Ooh, okay. I'll try the original Five Nights at Freddy's. I'll try that. The original Five Nights at Freddy's. I know that runs fairly decently on Windows 7. Windows 10, I think it might be a little bit lower FPS, maybe about the same. It's hard to tell when there's no FPS counter, of course. But come on, you silly old thing. Come on, you can do this. I have to keep turning the fan on and off. It feels like it's going really hot in here because of this computer. This computer's always made me feel really fucking warm and everything. Just fucking open up Steam. I logged in and everything. Just let me fucking open it, dude. Okay, I clicked the icon down there. I'm gonna wait for it to come up saying, you know, library and everything else that it says. I always click on where it says library, so. Okay, I also left click, which apparently registered. So let's just give it a minute. And hopefully it will show up. Fuck it. I'm gonna trust that it works. I'll trust that it works. Because for now, I'm just gonna put, you know, base Windows 7 back on here. I'm just done with waiting around. I'm done with fucking around. I'm just fucking done. Ow. I hurt my wrist. I'll just put base Windows 7 back on here. No internet drivers, no nothing, so. Again, I'll just put base Windows 7 back on here. No internet drivers, no nothing. I will deal with all that off camera. I'm pretty fucking happy with how everything is on here. I'm not gonna deny it. Very, very happy with all that. So I will put the more modern. I won't try the newer one. I'll just try. I'll just put it for my. Yeah, bazzite, stable live, blah blah blah. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to give it a shot on my desktop computer, because if it actually works and installs just fine on the Windows 7 NVIDIA one here, as you can see, I have no doubt that it will work fine on this computer. You know, this computer has a CPU from 2016. It's a B450 gigabyte motherboard. I'm really confident. So, and again, I will most likely, what I'll do off camera is that I'll try everything. Like I'll make sure that only that drive is selected. You know. Again, would I want to put Windows XP on here instead? Yes, but I know how Windows XP can be. I have been considering looking for a Windows XP product key that I can use multiple times. You know, Windows XP 64-bit. That is multi-use, so I can use it if I ever want to reinstall it over and over and over and over. I can use that same product key over and over and over and over and shit, so... Oh, I was getting a tiny bit worried there for a minute. Hold on. Setup was unable to create a new partition or locate an existing system partition. Windows cannot be installed. And fucking why? Bruh, this is going off the DVD. See the setup logs for more information? What? Hold on. So, okay. I've removed the entire operating system, so the only bootable thing will be the DVD. So, I'll allow it to, you know, just boot directly from there again. You know, I'm not going to touch anything. And maybe fucking not then. Fine. mean, I did put my hand on the actual disc by accident, so like my like I think my palm touched the actual back of it, so maybe it's not able to read because my hand went on it. You know, it's like the finger marks and shit. Normally I do keep it very clean, so I'll give it one more try, clean the disc. If that don't work, then I really don't know, because it's worked perfectly fine from the disc the whole time I've had it, so like nothing else is in here apart from my external D drive, but that's over a terabyte long, and you can see that this is nearly 300 gigs, so it's nothing to do with that. Yeah, now it just fucking works. There we go. Great. So, yeah. Here we go. I will obviously do this. Or maybe... No, wait, I can't, because the HDMI cable's going from there to there, yeah. I think I'll only need the one HDMI cable, which is from there, because then this can be plugged into the laptop, and then it will show up as another camera, which is beautiful, perfect in my opinion. Mwah. And then I can plug this camera in that is both really clear looking and, well, has a very good stereo microphone system thingamajiggy, so for a cheap camera, mwah, beautiful, fucking love it. But yeah, I will try that, I would say tomorrow. But for for now, that's gonna be it. I am gonna do all this. I would just put base Windows 11 on base Windows 7 on here for now. My partition for Bazzite is finally done, so yeah, I will finally be able to get to try out Bazzite on my desktop computer here, either later today or tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure yet, but yeah, like I said, I will just put base Windows 7 on here, turn everything off, and then might be able to have enough time to get some rest before me and my family go out later. So we're going out at 5 PM, and right now it's 2:08. And I didn't really want to spend too long on all this shit, so that's why I'm just doing base Windows 11 and then just leaving it at that. You know, no internet drivers, nothing for now. So, yeah. But, that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment and subscribe what your favourite part of the live stream was down below for the part 1 and this. And I will see you guys in the next video or live stream. Bye.